Now we will continue with the types of the set. In types of the set, first is empty set or null set. Empty set means a set which has no element is called the null set, or it is also known as empty set. Empty set is denoted by the symbol phi. That means in a set, if there is no element present, then such set is called empty set. For example, in this set A, there is no element, so set A is called empty set and it is denoted by a symbol phi. So we can write A is equal to phi. Second example, let B is equal to x such that 5 less than x less than 6 and x is a natural number. That means natural numbers between 5 and 6. Now there is no natural number between 5 and 6, so we can say that there is no element in set B. So we can write B is equal to phi. That means phi is a B is a empty set or null set. Second example, C is equal to x such that x square is equal to minus 2 and x belongs to R. That means x is a real number. Now x square is equal to minus 2 होना चाहिए where x is a real number. So there is no number which satisfy this relation x square is equal to minus 2. ऐसा कोई नंबर नहीं है जिसका स्क्वायर करो तो माइनस 2 आए. फॉर एग्जाम्पल 1 करेंगे, स्क्वायर ऑफ 1 वी विल गेट 2, स्क्वायर ऑफ 2 विल गेट 4. सो देर इज़ नो नंबर, एंड ऐसा कोई नंबर नहीं है जिसका स्क्वायर करो तो माइनस 2 आ जाए. सो देर इज़ नो नंबर जिसका स्क्वायर हम करें तो आंसर अपने को माइनस 2 मिले. सो वी कैन से दैट C is null set. That means C is equal to phi. So these are the examples of empty set or null set. Second definition is singleton set. Now what do you mean by singleton set? A set having only one element is called a singleton set. That means set में सिर्फ एक ही एलिमेंट प्रेजेंट होगा तो उस सेट को हम सिंगलटन सेट बोल सकते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल A is equal to x such that x square is equal to 9 and x belongs to n. Now x square is equal to 9 होना चाहिए and x should be natural. So ऐसा कौन सा नंबर है जो इस रिलेशन को सेटिस्फाई करेगा? That means x square is equal to 9. Now when I take x equal to 3, so square of 3 is 9. When I take x equal to minus 3, square of minus 3 is also 9. But minus 3 is not a natural number, so this number will not come. So in set A only one number is there, there is 3, which is a natural number. So we can, therefore A is equal to, there is only one element 3 will satisfy this condition, x square is equal to 9 and x belongs to n. So A is equal to only one element is present, therefore we can see that A is singleton set. So this is a simple definition of a singleton set. Third is finite set. Finite set means a set which has finite number of elements is called finite set. For example, if I write D is equal to x such that x is a even prime number. Now x is a even prime number, so we know that there is only one even prime number, that is 2. So we can write D is equal to 2. Now here we can see that there is only one element, that is 2. So D is equal to 2. So we can easily say that in set D there is only one element, so D is called finite set. In short, सेट में कितना एलिमेंट प्रेजेंट है वो हम इजीली गिन सकते हैं, एंड सच सेट इज कॉल्ड फाइनाइट सेट. द नंबर ऑफ डिस्टिंक्ट एलिमेंट इन अ फाइनाइट सेट ए इज कॉल्ड द कार्डिनल नंबर ऑफ द सेट ए. दैट मीन्स यहाँ पे सेट टी में कितने एलिमेंट प्रेजेंट है? ओनली वन. सो वी कैन से दैट इन सेट डी देर इज ओनली one element present. So we can write number of elements in D, that means n of D. We can write as n of D, number of elements in set D, that is only one element is present in set D. So we can write cardinal number of D is equal to 1. So this is known as a cardinal number of this set. For example, one more example, A is equal to x such that x square is equal to 9 and x belongs to R. Now here in set A रिलेशन इज एक्स स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू 9 एंड एक्स इज अ रियल नंबर। अब ऐसे कौन से नंबर है जिसका स्क्वायर करेंगे तो हम 9 आएगा। सो वी कैन से दैट देयर आर टू नंबर्स 3 and -3 because square of 3 is also 9 and -3 is also 9, as well as 3 and -3 they both are real number. So 3 and -3 both are satisfy this condition, x square is equal to 9 and they both are real. So we can say that a is equal to 3 and -3. अब इसका कार्डिनल नंबर क्या होगा? So कार्डिनल नंबर that means n of a, n of a that means number of element in set a. एलिमेंट्स कितने सेट ए में? 1 and 2. सो नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट इन सेट ए इज इक्वल टू 2. तो 2 इज कॉल्ड कार्डिनल नंबर ऑफ सेट ए. सेकंड एग्जांपल, इफ आई राइट बी इज इक्वल टू एक्स सच दैट 5 लेस देन एक्स लेस देन 8, एक्स इज अ नेचुरल नंबर. सो कितने एलिमेंट्स आएंगे? सो एक्स इज अ नेचुरल नंबर दैट मीन्स 5 लेस देन एक्स लेस देन 8, दैट मीन्स 5 और 8 के बीच में जितने भी नेचुरल नंबर है वो. सो 6 लाइज बिटवीन 5 एंड 8, 7 इज ऑल्सो लाइज बिटवीन 5 एंड 8. सो 6 and 7 they both two numbers 6 and 7 lies between these numbers 5 to 8. So we can say that the cardinal number of set B, that is number of element in set B, is 2. So in this we can find cardinal number of any set. So cardinal number of set A is 2 as well as cardinal number of set B is also 2. One more thing, an empty set phi which has no element is a finite set. That means empty set is also known as a finite set, because we can easily say that in empty set there is no element. So we can say that this set, empty set, is a finite set. Now equal set. Equal set. Two sets, set A and set B, are said to be equal if every element of A is in B and every element of B is in A, and if A and B both are equal, we can write A is equal to B. For example, A is equal to 1 2 3 4 and B is equal to 4 3 2 1. Now here we can see that all the elements of set A 1 2 3 4 are also present in set B, that is 1 2 3 4. So A and B, they both are equal. That means set A is equal to set B. So number of elements in set A are also present in number of the elements of set A are also present in set B, as well as elements of set B are also present in set A. So we can say A is equal to B. Next is equivalent set. Equivalent set means two finite sets, set A and set B, are said to be equivalent if cardinal number of A is equal to cardinal number of B. That means number of element in set A is equal to number of element in set B. Here cardinal number of set A is 4 and cardinal number of set B is also 4. So we can say that these two sets are equivalent set, because cardinal number of set A and cardinal number of set B, they both are same. Cardinal number of set A वो भी 4 है, cardinal number of set B वो भी 4 है. Then such set is called equivalent set. Equivalent set means simple, set A में जितने एलिमेंट्स है उतने एलिमेंट सेट B में होने चाहिए. Then two sets are known as a equivalent set. Note, equal sets are equivalent but equivalent sets need not to be equal. That means जो set equal होंगे वो always equivalent होंगे. For example, here we can see that set A and set B, they both are equal. Set A is equal to set B. A और B equal है तो उनका cardinal number भी same होंगे. That means number of element in set A is 4. Number of element in set B is also 4. So cardinal number same होने से क्या हो जाएंगे? Set A and set B दोनों equivalent set हो जाएंगे. So here A is equal to B, as well as number of element in set A is equal to 4 and number of element in set B is also 4. So because of cardinal number is same, these two sets are equivalent set. Set A is equal to set B equal set B है and cardinal number same होने की वजह से they both are equivalent set. But condition उसने क्या लगाई है? Equal sets are equivalent but equivalent sets need not to be equal. For example, if I write A is equal to 1 2 3 4 and 5 and B is equal to A, E, I, O and U. So यहाँ पे हम देख सकते हैं नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट्स इन सेट A इज 5 and number of element in set B is 1 2 3 4 5. That means number of element in set A is equal to number of element in set B. Cardinal number of set A and cardinal number of set B, they both are same. So that means number of element in set A is equal to number of element in set B. तो ये क्या हो जाएंगे, A and B are equivalent sets. बट यहाँ पे हम देख सकते हैं A is not equal to B. Set A and set B, they both are not same. In set A 1 2 3 4 5 present, and in set B A, E, I, O, U present. So we can easily see that cardinal number same, and that means N is equal to 5 and NB is equal to 5, but set A and set B, they both are not same. So not is equal sets are equivalent, but equivalent sets did not to be equal. That means equivalent sets होंगे तो जरूरी नहीं है A और B दोनों सेम ही होंगे. Next is subset. This is very important definition. Subset. Let A and B be the two sets. If every element of A is an element of B, then A is called a subset of B, written as A is subset of B. That means definition क्या बोल रही है, A and B दो sets है. If every element of set A is an element of B, that means जो भी A के elements है वो B के भी elements होंगे, then A is called subset of B. For example, A is equal to 1 2 and 3 and B is equal to 3 2 1. So here we can see that A is equal to 1 2 3. 1 2 and 3 is also present in set B, 1 2 and 3. So we can write A is subset of B. A is subset of B. That means all the elements of set A are present in set B. So we can say that A is subset of B. One more thing, here we can also see that all the elements of set B are also present in set A. That means elements of B are 3 2 1, and these all elements are present in set A, 3 2 1. So we can also write B subset of A. That means A is subset of B and B is subset of A. अब यहाँ पे हम देख सकते हैं A and B both are same, 1 2 3 and 3 2 1 both are same. So A subset of B and B subset of A. That means if A subset of B and B subset of A होगा तो then A और B दोनों सेम ही होंगे. So क्या पता चला, if A is subset of B and B subset of A, then A is equal to B. Then set A and set B दोनों सेम ही सेट होंगे. यहाँ पे set A is subset of set B as well as set B is subset of set A. That means A is equal to B. Second example, if I write A is equal to 1 2 3 and D is equal to 1 2 3 4 5. अब यहाँ पे हम देख सकते हैं सेट ए में कौन सा एलिमेंट है 1 2 and 3, और सेट बी में कौन सा एलिमेंट्स है 1 2 3 4 5. नाउ ऑल द एलिमेंट्स ऑफ सेट ए आर प्रेजेंट इन सेट डी. सो वी कैन राइट ए सबसेट ऑफ डी. ऑल द एलिमेंट्स ऑफ सेट ए इज प्रेजेंट इन सेट डी. ऑल द एलिमेंट्स ऑफ सेट ए प्रेजेंट इन सेट डी. दैट मीन्स ए इज सबसेट ऑफ सेट डी and A is not equal to D. A is not equal to D. So such set is called proper subset. That means set A के सभी एलिमेंट सेट B में प्रेजेंट होने चाहिए एंड सेट A एंड सेट D दोनों सेम नहीं होने चाहिए. A is not equal to D. So we can write A is proper subset of D and symbol is A is proper subset of D. A subset of B होगा, so we can write A is subset of B. Simple this way, A is subset of B. And if A is subset of D, that means A में D से कम एलिमेंट होंगे. दैट मीन्स A इज इक्वल टू जितने एलिमेंट्स प्रेजेंट होंगे उससे कम एलिमेंट्स D में प्रेजेंट होंगे. यहाँ पे हम देख सकते हैं A इज इक्वल टू 1 2 3 है और D इज इक्वल टू 1 2 3 4 5 है. तो वी कैन सी दैट A इज सबसेट ऑफ D. ऑल द एलिमेंट्स ऑफ सेट A आर प्रेजेंट इन D, बट A और D दोनों सेम नहीं है. A इज इक्वल टू 1 2 3 है जबकि D इज इक्वल टू 1 2 3 4 5 है. दैट मीन्स A इज नॉट इक्वल टू D. सो इन दिस केस A इज प्रॉपर सबसेट ऑफ D.